The award for the greatest podcast goes to The Real and Real Pod. Yay!
It's true. And I'm David, and I'm here with my co-host, Marcy.
Hey, yo.
Yeah. Here on The Real and Real, we take a concept, a character from a movie, and ask the question, what if it or they were in the real world? We take 5 minutes, come with 3 points each, and then we discuss. Just so you know, you don't have to see the movie to enjoy the podcast.
Just listen to it. That's all you have to do.
Pretty much not related.
See it, go ahead, but it's not required.
You know what? Watch the trailer. That's all the research we do.
Don't even have to do that.
Yeah, pretty much you don't. But anyway, what is the question today?
So our question today, which is based off the movie Pitch Perfect 3, which apparently you're in the mood for since you keep humming, is what if everyone was in an a cappella group?
The Barden Bellas, an unlikely group of not men who somehow managed to win at something that didn't have to do with baking.
I can hear you.
So, have you first seen the Pitch Perfect movies?
I have.
And tell me how you feel about
Okay,
those.
so I have seen them. I like the first one better than the second one, but I liked the music more in the second one than in the first one, and that's mostly due to Flula and his group.
Yes,
which
they're
is
very
Das
scary.
Sound.
Yes,
With
Das
the
Sound.
super tall, and she's like, "What are you, you tall, beautiful beast? I can't do this." Yeah, her.
She was all right. I really like the first one. My little sister hates the first one. Well, the specifically the cups portion, because she hates that people think that she created that.
No, she really didn't.
People think she does, and my sister is upset about
people.
that. So yeah,
Do your research. She didn't create
they
anything.
don't.
She just used it.
She gets really upset when people think people created samples. It bothers her.
Oh, I don't blame her.
So I understand. She's like, "Oh, they were so creative with that music." No, that's not theirs.
No,
That's
she
not
just took
theirs.
a piece of it.
Yep. But anyway,
made something else.
I like the first one. I did not like the second one that much. I think personally, even though it wouldn't have included the group, my favorite person in there was Keegan-Michael Key. And I think he should have been in the movie more because everything in the studio was fun to watch. I was
It
like,
was.
I want to see this group, like just her, him, and that guy who was always talking about
His cousin,
whatever it was,
his family member, who
Yeah.
he was like, "You're too much of a hipster. Calm down."
Yeah, I loved all of that. And then with the girls, I could care less about the a cappella group, especially because it seemed like they were pushing the Spanish girl to say more random stuff, and I was like. It was just trying to be like, oh, here's a funny joke. She was saying like my family does this and this. And I'm
No, not the Spanish girl. You mean the tiny Asian who's
Asian,
like,
but the Spanish girl says stuff too now.
No, the Spanish girl was more of a. She didn't say much, not to where it was like the Spanish, like
The Asian girl said stuff like that. The Spanish girl said something that felt repetitive. Whatever she said,
The Spanish girl kept referencing her family, and then they
Yeah.
kept making wannabe racial digs at Spanish culture, I guess. But mostly it was just the Asian girl and how they kept making her say things, which I understand in the first one. She's the quiet girl. But then once they figured out their sound, she wasn't so quiet no more.
Yeah,
So I'm like, why are you making her revert back?
yeah.
And also, what happened to the guy that was in the treble tones that did the beats where...
I don't remember hardly of the first one.
Gosh, they were driving the bus.
Nope.
He was driving the bus, and she was like, I ate my twin in the womb. And he's like, oh, that's so sweet. And she was just like, you heard me, and you don't think I'm weird, or something like that.
I don't recall any of this. No.
What?
But the second one, wasn't
It
that
was
funny?
adorable.
I was like, this should have ended. It should have been a one-off. Should have been done. Now
Yeah.
the new one. Are you looking forward to the new one?
No.
I am really, really not looking forward to the new one. Like, it looks like they're just struggling to come
They're
up
so
with
struggling.
ideas.
I think I'm really just looking forward to the music because, like I said, I like the music of the second one more than the first one. And I'm thinking I'll like the music of the third one more because they have to do more things because they're on a bigger platform.
Well, they have
quote,
real
unquote.
groups.
That too. They
I
have
also-
actual people in there that are actual groups.
I like whoever that woman is who says, oh, you sing other people's songs.
You're just a cover band.
That girl is gorgeous.
Yes.
I don't know who you are, but you are gorgeous.
You are beautiful.
Oh my
and
goodness. Just elegant.
Just
That's the only reason I go see that movie.
watch her have as much time as Keegan-Michael Key.
That is true. They would do that.
They would do that. She'd have
No,
or like the
or-
girl from Das Sound.
Yeah, I was about to say,
She'd
or
have
like
just that much because they'd be
Yeah.
like, I'm here to intimidate you. Look at me.
Bye.
All right, bye.
And come in the finale at the
I'm
end.
here to intimidate you
Again.
even though you did good.
Bye.
Bye.
As you see, we're not looking forward to it. Anyway, moving on to the show. The question was, what if everyone was in an a cappella group? 3 points in 5 minutes. 3, 2, 1.
Let's go.
And we're back.
Hey.
We should sing the rest of the episode. It'd be horrible. I'm sorry.
We should do it.
Yeah. The question
Bonus episode.
People be like, no, turning it off. The question was, what if everyone was in an a cappella group? Ladies first.
All right, so okay, so my first point is that puns are incorporated into our everyday language.
Why?
Okay, so in the first movie, I know I should be going off the third, but I'm going off
No,
the
it doesn't
first.
matter.
Okay, well,
It's out of the world.
Either way, in the movies, they all go, excuse me, and they keep saying that. So, like, everything is supposed to be a music pun.
Ew. Will
Yeah.
we run out? Ew. I don't like this at all. Ew. I like puns, but theirs were just so annoying.
They're terrible. And it's
no.
because everyone's in an a cappella group,
Ew.
you're gonna have those people. And I mean, if words, like, what are the words?
I'm about to get aka slapped.
Yes, things like that.
I was watching. There's a movie called Cheer Smack. It's
God.
Bring It On. I mean, yeah, it's Bring It On. Like it's down the line of Bring It On.
Yeah, it's
in
like
the same
after the
world.
shits, and you're
Yeah.
just like, stop.
Note, I think if I read this right, Bring It On, all of them, basically all of them, are coming on Netflix next month.
No.
On January.
The first two are all you need to see. After
Yeah,
that, don't
but
do
if
it.
you want to go from like a happy uplifting day to a very sad and depressing day, and then to somewhat comical day, go watch that
them.
movie. So you'd be like, this is great. Oh, this is bad. This is hilarious.
I don't understand why we're still doing this.
Yes.
But we're gonna watch.
Yeah, we're gonna
it.
watch the rest.
Yeah.
But make a marathon day and just kill yourself. It'll be
Just
like,
well, please don't, because we need you to listen to us.
no,
but at the
I mean
same
like
time,
kill your ears, like dying.
just slowly
slowly
die inside.
Yeah,
and
after
then
listening
listen to
us.
something great.
Yeah, exactly. We'll come afterwards if you have
Yes.
enough energy left. But yeah, when I saw that, I was like, I thought of this movie automatically. They said stuff like cheer smack or cheer.
Cheer smack. Oh, you wanna? What is it? I know what you're talking about.
It's stuff like that, and I'm like, oh no,
Cheer smack.
If acapella did stuff like
there
that.
was like a flip down and like all these random cheer. I should know more since I was a cheerleader, but all these random cheer terms that they made into. What is happening?
You were a cheerleader?
I was a cheerleader.
Okay, question. I know
Yeah.
there's two different ones. There's the like going to compete ones, and then there's the other ones that apparently people look down on. Which one were you?
I did both.
You were a traitor. Which one did you
did.
do first?
But I did the competition one first.
Oh, so you downgraded.
I know I did competition, and then what was it? The group
injured yourself in
No,
a tragic
I
accident.
actually I was a flyer who didn't like flying, aka I was a really short, small, petite child, and for the age group for my age group.
Flyer
they're
means
like-
they throw you in the air,
Yeah,
right?
I was the
Okay.
person that they threw in the air all the time because I was so small,
Ah.
and I didn't like it because I had been dropped.
So you went and ate a bunch of food?
No.
So you could be super fat?
No, I didn't like it because I had been dropped. And so they're like, okay, so we'll let you practice with the older group. And one of the girls who was supposed to be my base in the older group was the girl that dropped me. And so, yeah. And
Okay,
so
continue.
basically, they went to throw me up. And instead of coming back down, like in the basket toss as like stiff and formed as I was supposed to, because I saw her and like when I looked down after my rotation, she wasn't paying attention. I panicked and kicked somebody in the nose and broke one person's nose and punched another one in the eye. So
They kicked you off the group.
I wasn't kicked off, but I was suspended. And when I got suspended, that's when
Suspended from the team.
I got suspended
I thought
from being,
I thought they went straight for school.
No.
You
I got suspended.
disgrace the school with your kicks and punches.
I got suspended from that competition group. And since they were
Why
like,
didn't she kicked off?
Because it was my fault. Because
No. I meant dropping you before.
Because they're like, oh, well, it's her first time. I'm like, I don't care if it's
Then
her
she
first
shouldn't be in
time.
this group.
Yes, exactly. This was a more advanced group too, and I'm like, why is she here? Train with someone, not me. But so yeah, yep. So and then I got suspended from that, and then my mom was like, I already paid for your cheerleading thing. We're not quitting this. So they're like, well, here's this little Pop Warner group. You can have her cheer for that.
Oh, that's why you went
And
down.
then-
You're a
I got in trouble.
you're like a
I was on probation. There
Yeah,
you go.
you're like a star-studded like baseball player or something that got hit in the arm or something, and you couldn't throw as fast as you used to.
So they put you on a slower
downgraded
screen.
you,
Yeah,
into
until you
the
got better.
Double A's, and they're like, well, this is what you're staying at. You used to be a star.
Yeah,
Now you're
and
far
then I
from
went
the base.
from that, and then I was on that for a good 3 years, like right before middle school, and then in middle school is when I went back to competition cheerleading, and they tried to make me a flyer again, and I was like, "Can I be base?" And they're like, "You're too short," and I'm like, "This ends my career." Because guess who was back on my team?
And there ends the tragic, sad tale. From stardom to fardom. Sad. Moving on to my point. Because that was kind of,
Puns,
that was
anyway.
depressing. We went from that. Okay.
Hella puns. There we go.
My first point is that everyone would whisper all conversations.
Oh dear God.
Yes.
Why?
Because they're saving their voice for all the singing. You have to whisper. You have to keep your voice. You know how radio people, they have to keep their voice so they don't have to lose their voice because you're singing all the time. It'll strain your voice. So normal conversations. Good morning. How are you doing this morning?
Dairy's gonna go down in sales.
Who?
Dairy.
What is that?
Dairy?
Oh, milk.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
does that affect
dairy.
your voice?
All dairy. Yeah.
Oh, well, dairy's thrown out, and you know what? It's whispers. How you doing? Which I think would bring a lot of peace to everyone. Personally, I don't like
You ever
talking in
heard
the
someone
morning.
Anger whisper,
I think so.
like whisper yell.
Your mom, mostly because you're like in a place you're not supposed to be. Like,
Do this. And you're just like, oh dear God.
but I just think here's my issue. In the morning at my job, people want to have full conversations.
Ooh, no.
I hate
My
talking in the
morning
morning.
sucks.
And I don't want to. No, stop it. Don't do that. Okay, it's not nice. Nobody likes it. And actually, here's the thing: people think that cheery, positive attitudes will make you have a great day. I
No.
think it's the opposite.
They
I think in
drain
the
you.
morning it drains you, and you're very depressed because you're like, that's too much at one time. Come back at like 4:00. Okay,
When I need
when
the
I
pick
need
me
the
up.
peep up, like the pickup, and it's just like I need you to help me out, make it through the rest of my day. Right now, too much. Like I want to not train. I want to test. Okay, when I finally get a wife. When I think I'm close to the end of it, right? Like finding that one. Like let's have assuming we haven't like been in the same room sleeping, right? Let's have a sleepover specifically, but we won't do anything. We just wake up in the morning, right? And then, like I wake up in the morning and see how she acts. It's just like,
No.
good morning. This ends now.
Your morning person.
You're
I
a
can't
morning
do
person.
this.
I cannot do this at all. So yeah, like that. So yeah, that's my point. Whispers. Everybody's whispering. This will be work. It's like you're in a bank every day. Just how you doing? The answer is this, and you know I like you.
Sir, I need you to speak.
Oh, clubs will be very interesting.
Oh God. All my single ladies, let's get down.
Oh, not even that. I was thinking, how would you talk to people? Or you just point?
Sign language. Hello.
Everyone's learning it?
Everyone's doing sign language.
That's a great bonus point. Everyone's learning sign language.
Yay.
I like that. I wish I knew, but okay, continue. What's your next point?
Okay.
What's your next Aka point?
My Pella point. My next Pella point is tone deaf groups are the new comedies.
Tone deaf group.
Have you never heard a tone deaf person sing?
I want to say yes because
It
I've watched enough
pains
American
me.
Idol.
No,
So they're
no,
like
no, no,
comedy
no.
TV shows?
Yes. Since everybody's in an a cappella group,
Here's the thing.
tone deaf people are going to band
Do they
together.
know?
See, that's another thing.
'Cause
some
if-
people
if-
refuse to admit it.
If it's like a gag and they know, I can watch it. But for people who fully believe in themselves and it's embarrassing, I can't
She
watch
bang.
embarrassing
She
things.
bang.
No, that's okay. That one's okay. Because I'm like, oh, he's just delusional. It's a difference between like being delusional. Because he went on there, he was like, I want to sing. And she bangs. versus I'm the greatest singer in the world. Here I come.
She bang. She
And
bang.
it's like, okay, actually, no. If you say I'm the greatest singer in the world, then I'm like, I kind of rooting for you to lose because I'm like, you too high on your horse.
You too hype.
But if you like just think you're great, and I'm like, oh no, you're not. No, I know
like,
my
I think
own
I'm
limits.
okay. Everyone tells me I do great. I think I'll do pretty good. And you're like, I'm rooting for you. You're my underdog.
I only believe strangers. Okay, if a stranger hears me sing,
Yes.
and they say you sound good, I'm like, it must be true.
Right. 'cause
And
you're-
it's a man too. It was a man that told me that.
Really?
Yes, and he did not look like he was interested in me. I just want to put that because it's like, hey,
You're like, this is the world
you
we're
gotta,
living in. I have to let you know.
yeah, you have to put it. You have to put it specifically. It wasn't a girl, so she wasn't hitting on me. She wasn't like attracted to me or anything. It was a man. He also was not attracted to me. He was walking by as I was singing to another girl. And
Ooh, look at you in your serenade game.
I know, right, girl? I was like, what's up? Actually, no. That girl was actually very forward.
Blunt?
No, forward. Like wanted to pounce.
Oh.
And I'm like,
Oh.
I'm just trying to serenade you. Not
like, I like you. We're not
give
on that level yet.
Give you more babies. But yeah, so singing to her, and then he was walking by. It was in the parking lot. He was walking by. Man, you should be on the radio. You sound real good. That's how he sounded.
Continued with his day. Okay.
I think he sounded more hood than that. So that was, it also was a hood guy. Getting a compliment from a hood guy? Come on now. You don't get those.
Yeah, you're right.
It's like, what you looking at? Also, you got a nice voice. Bye.
Stop staring.
Stop staring. Get out my hood. So it's like that. So I was like, okay, cool. But those people that are just like, if you know me and I sing, I'll be like, nah, I don't believe.
You see, this
believe
is
what you
where I
say.
like my mom because she comes into play because I've seen this actually happen. Someone was like, oh my God, my baby is so beautiful, don't you think? And my mom's like, she's got an interesting head shape. I will give her that. And kept going because the little baby looked like E.T.
I just say, aw.
No. My
I can't- I
mom
don't-
is my mom's too honest for that.
I'm
instead of
honest, but
like-
I'm not rude with it. I'll be like,
No, she
aw.
couldn't because they're like, oh my God, don't you think my baby's the cutest? She's so cute, isn't she?
Don't do that.
And my
Don't do
mom was
that.
like, she's got an interesting head shape. Mm-hmm.
This is what you do.
But her little hands, oh.
You never boost up your kids. Because I used to debate, do I want ugly kids? It might lead to them not getting not getting kidnapped, not getting pregnant too early.
No, you don't want ugly kids because they turn into the hoes.
No,
Yes.
no,
They turn into
not
the
all
little
of
fast
them.
ones 'cause they
Not-
gotta realize,
because
like,
I still instill them with love. Those are the people who weren't instilled with love all the time.
Oh,
But
okay.
they just aren't getting. But anyway, what's your next point? This is a very loose episode. As loose as the plot in the second movie. Boom.
We're just like the series. All right, so wait, did you go with your second point?
No, 1-1. Your turn.
I did my second point. Tone deaf groups.
Oh,
Are
it's
they
my
new
turn.
comedy?
It's my
Yeah,
turn.
we never finished that one. You just said that you didn't like them because
Oh yeah.
if they
Okay,
know
so,
it's,
yeah.
if they know they're tone deaf,
Yeah.
then you can go with it. But if they honestly believe that they sound really well, then I mean, I have met someone and she was like in a school choir, and the whole choir, her and one other guy, they were told they couldn't come with them because they sounded like a strangled cow when they sang, and I can attest to it.
But that's, see, when people say stuff like that, these are
But-
very weird descriptions. And why do people always use animals?
I don't know. You know what? I question that too. My mom always says I sound like a dying cow when I whine. So I mean, there is also that. I'm like,
Well, I was also wondering why insults to women are also animals.
that too.
It's
But it was
odd to
mostly
me.
to him. It was first to the guy.
Wait, animals
and then
and also gardening tools.
gardening tools.
A hoe.
Ha ha ha. But
Yes. Don't understand.
no claps for you. No, you can't clap yourself.
No one knows that. They can't see. But continue. Yes, tone deaf people. and
Yeah, but
people.
she sounded so bad, and I was like, oh, he was just being really mean because I had never heard this person sing.
And they
Then
sang
she
for you?
stood behind me in church, and we was singing, and she and you just
So are these TV shows?
No,
Like, what? No. I'm saying like your comedies. Are these TV shows?
yes.
and I got to hear on the TV
Yes,
show.
they're TV shows. It's like, okay, so we got
Yeah, let's do the setup. What is the TV show setup? One,
TV
first
show.
off, who's the host? Who's the host
The
of
host?
the old singer celebrity that apparently is coming back for some possible reason, or
Simon Cowell.
or used to
Simon Cowell.
No, he's not a singer celebrity. I mean a legit singer. Like
Paula Abdul.
I thought she was more a dancer though.
No, she did singing and dancing. She was both. She was like Janet Jackson.
I think she's too self-centered to do this.
Okay, yeah. No, she'd be that. You sounded so nice. She'd be too nice. She would be too. Mel
behind the
B.
scenes,
Mel
she's already
B.
on the show.
She
We
already
can't-
is
we
on
can't
the show.
steal
We
her.
can't cast her.
Love you though.
Uh,
Who can we grab? Who can we take? Who's
who
available?
sings? That was really good. We're not doing Mariah
Or not even
Carey.
really good. Just
We're not
there.
doing Mariah Carey. That was death.
Somebody odd. But who
J-Lo's
everyone
already on
knows.
the show.
Like Snoop Dogg or something.
Oh God.
Busta
yes.
Rhymes.
Nah, Snoop.
Okay.
So we got Snoop. He's the host.
Usher.
Snoop Lion. I think that's his name now.
I thought I went back to Snoop. But continue.
Anyway, Snoop.
Okay,
Snoop,
so what's
whatever.
so is he bringing people out? Is this a group thing? What is this?
Snoop is there. He's the main host, and his co-host.
Usher.
Yes, we can do that. No, Usher's the main host. Snoop is the co-host. Snoop is like Nick Cannon was on America's Got Talent. He was that person that hyped you when you came out.
I don't see Snoop hyping anybody.
He would be that person.
I don't see that.
As
happening.
as chill as that man is, he would have to do it. He has to because it'd be hilarious.
Hey, so here's the next.
He's like, yo, so like,
here's the
listen,
next
y'all gonna
act,
be the
yeah.
best one.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna go up there and y'all
It's
gonna
gonna be like, I'm
sing
like,
the
he's just high.
sings.
What's the point? And then Usher would dance and be like, here's the next group. Okay, so is there a competition of who's the most tone deaf or who's
No, it's a competition where they go out and they have basically, it's like, okay, so I guess it could be.
But this is a comedy. TV show?
It's a comedy. It's a TV. You know what? Scratch that. Scratch this whole idea.
Okay.
Basically, it is these tone deaf groups trying to make it big.
I
we go.
watched that.
It's a reality show.
Oh my gosh, I watched this all day.
It's these tone deaf groups trying to make it big and try to convince
Wasn't it?
people.
Is the name of the show Tone Deaf? Do they know?
No.
But that means you only,
No.
That means
They
you only have
know.
one season.
They know, but they don't believe anybody. Because they're like, my mom always said I sounded beautiful.
I want to see.
It would be
this
that.
right
That's the show.
now.
To where they're like, oh God, what is it? Yeah, like the She Bang guys where his
Please,
family hyped him up.
someone make this show. Please.
I got two
Please.
people for you already, and they would love to be on TV.
Please, someone make this show. I
Make
want
that
to
four.
see this
I know
show.
4 people.
Oh my gosh, that is amazing.
Yes.
That's
They try to
amazing.
make it big. That's what they doing.
What do you name it? Is it called Tone? What is it called? Tone Deaf? What is it called? I want to go with Tone Deaf
We can make a tone deaf.
or Tone.
Find your tone.
Find your tone.
Find your
Tone
tone.
search.
Because they're an a cappella group and everybody's got to have their own perfect pitch. So find your tone. Find your pitch. There you go.
Find your
pitch.
That sounds nice. That sounds really
All right,
nice.
so sir, that is my second point. What is your second
My
point?
second point is really simple. This will take no time. All buildings, all rooms in the buildings, soundproof.
That makes so much sense.
So just simple.
I would hate to be in an argument though.
Why?
I mean, it'd be great because it's soundproof, but
Yeah.
at the same time, nobody would know. Like murderers?
Oh, you didn't say domestic violence. You said
Okay.
argument. So I was like, arguments are fine. Domestic violence. Oh no! Someone help me, please.
And they're like, "Did you hear that?"
Did
no,
you? Hear,
I didn't.
Did you hear what? Hear what? Nothing. Surround sound, homie. And then he's like, yes, now I get to abuse you. Or she is
Let
like,
me tell you
yes,
now.
I get to abuse you.
Soundproofing is not 100%. PewDiePie has been moved out of a lot of places because of that.
What has been moved
Random
out?
point.
What has been moved out?
PewDiePie.
Well, being that I had to get all this equipment, I had to dive down into the soundproofing, sound reducing, blah, blah, blah hole.
Oh, yeah,
I know soundproofing is not a thing. Trust
It's
me.
sound reducing.
Yeah, it's sound reducing. And it still is not that great.
No.
Yeah. But anyway,
softens it.
yeah, pretty much. One day we'll get a room full of carpets. Just soak up the sound.
So we just need to go to a mental institution and go to their padded room and film.
I thought that'd be great.
It's just those things lock from the outside.
We changed the doors.
It's like, y'all using this room? Can we rent it out?
Exactly.
Thanks. First, though, flip
For
the door.
free.
Flip the door.
Anyway, what's your next point?
I like this one.
Okay, great.
Okay,
What is
since-
this amazing point?
Since we're all in a cappella groups,
Mm-hmm.
and a cappella does not use instruments.
Nope. We're burning instruments.
No. Beatboxers. are the new instruments, and because of this, they are basically indentured slaves.
Why slaves?
There's like, because listen, everybody, like, not everybody.
Man, what's a bebop orchestra sound like? No. And what does the conductor do?
you, you,
Like,
But yeah, they're basically slaves because every group is gonna need one because you can't have a good group.
you can.
You can, but it sounds bad.
Not
it
all the time.
Not bad.
Look it up, Boys
it'll
and
become
Men.
Like
They sound
Yes,
amazing.
yes, but they didn't do a cappella for their main shtick.
But when they did it,
Yeah,
no
but when they did it,
beatboxing.
it was great. But that's because they had a nice deep
harmony.
They had a nice harmony
Bass
with
guy.
a nice bass, and
Exactly.
so
Burst.
I can't go deeper than that.
You went deeper than me.
Burst.
Used to.
I used to be able to go really deep. I scared some kids in school. It was hilarious. Burst.
That's more like demonic.
I can't do the
I can't go
demonic
deep. I can
one.
do demonic though.
I can't do demonic, but I can go deep.
Welcome to the Real and Real Pod.
Welcome to the Real and Real Pod.
Okay, great.
Anyway,
Moving on.
yeah, so because every group needs for it not to be like a barbershop quartet or something to that effect, and this is a cappella groups, like they have to, like, if they're doing modern
What if
music.
it's a whole group full of just beatbox?
Oh dear God. Dubstep. We got dubstep.
I love the lyrics.
Your lyricism is
Put a
so
ka-
on Pete. Oh my God. Ski rap.
That would be amazing. As you giggle, should I move on to my last point?
Beatboxers are now slaves because everybody wants one, but not everybody can beatbox, and so because of
Well, you
that,
just have some bad beatboxers.
because of that,
A
people
poo
like.
poo choo, a poo 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 choo, poo 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 choo, poo poo, choo poo poo poo.
Why are you
poo,
saying
choo.
poo?
Poo choo. Anyway,
All right, so what is your last point?
my last point. Okay, so if you've seen the movie, okay, there are scenes. You remember how in like Stomp the Yard, you have some dance battles going to the hood. Step Up, I think they had dance battles or something.
They had dance battles, but it was more in the club, and then after the club, it was like they were in the
Point
competition.
is, Moose is dancing all around.
I love Moose.
Yeah,
Moose
Moose
is
is
the
dancing
baby.
around. But anyway, so in Pitch Perfect, they had some sing-offs, okay?
A riff-off?
The riff-off. The first one was in what looked to me...
It was a old swimming pool, like the.
Okay, so I was right. It was a swimming pool. It was a swimming pool.
because it has great acoustics.
It has great acoustics, yes. So now I
Which
know where to
they
record
pointed
my
out.
now I know where to record my debut album.
Nah, you gonna echo like crazy.
Um,
They had a lot of people.
Heart in a Pool. That's the name of it.
Hardy in a pool.
Heart in a Pool.
Heart in a pool.
Yeah, Heart in a Pool. That's the name of the album. And the album cover is just a tear falling into a pool
An empty pool.
with one tear.
It'd be like that music video with the guy in his heart in his hand.
Anyway, yeah, so because that happens, those happen late at night. They're not date when it's a battle, it's at night always.
Right, it
Okay,
was
even in the second
under the
one,
house,
at night in the abandoned
right.
house, yes. Okay. There will be no more curfews, okay?
Okay.
Okay, curfews are off, okay?
Is that your point? No more curfew?
That's my point. No more curfews because the kids got to get out. They got their groups. They
gots
got to
to
go.
battle.
They got to go battle. That's the only way you get better. Haven't you seen Pokemon? You got to battle to get better. Okay, that's what I say. Battle to
Yeah.
get better. That's what it's
Practice makes
B2B.
perfect.
Battle to get better. Well, B2GB.
B2GB.
Sounds like a weird group.
It's like a wannabe of B2K.
It'll be spray painted on the swimming pool.
B2GB.
B2GB.
It sounds like a wannabe like B1A4 or a
98
K-pop
degrees.
group. A K-pop group.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
That's what it sounds
Korean
like.
pop. Yes.
A K-pop group.
Chop, chop, chop. Anyway.
B2G2.
Oh yeah. Anyway, it seems offensive. Anyway.
No, I love K-pop.
No, it's fine to be offensive. Go down. Let's go down our points, offensive woman.
So, my 3 points are puns are everyday lingo, tone deaf groups are new comedies, beatbox slavery. That failed beatbox. And your 3 points are
My 3 points were that people would whisper every conversation. All buildings will be soundproof and no curfews. And that's the show, guys. Marcy, where can they find you online?
All right, so my Instagram's name is Marcy, spelled M-A-R-C-I. Then it's an underscore. Then 11 1.9. Wow. So Marcy underscore 1. Whoa, what?
You'll need Tomb Raider to discover that code. Someone's got into the beatbox. Yep.
I messed up.
Run it back. Good job. Love it. Love it.
It's Marcy underscore 11.9.
Loved it.
With a period, not the word dot. Please don't put the word dot.
K dot. Marcy dot. Love it.
And where can they find you, sir?
I met a Clark Kent type on Twitter. Shouts out to Superman. Thanks.
Some glasses.
Yep. And we want to say bye, guys.
Bye.
But before we leave, we want to say thanks for the listeners.
I would like to thank the acapella people who keep coming out with more movies.
I like to thank Boys to Men. You really were. I love you guys. You're the best. I like to thank the creepy noise we just heard in the background.
I'd like to thank the person who's probably coming to kill us all.
Oh no. Scary. It's kind of scary.